Oh, fatal blows in play. Does he spend it? Yeah. I missed it! Uh-oh.
What a whiff.
He'll survive.
Stays in it, though.
That almost worked, too. The call out. I'm gonna run no mad dash.
Did he flawless block that? I'm sure he flawless blocked that dash. He had no defensive bar. I think I'm gonna be sick.
All right, final round.
Right,
Winner of this round wins the game.
Damage totem, ready to go, and a round. On the board, some breathing space for Rewind to do it again.
Second winner, semi.
The says, no, mate, I want a flawless block that. Thank you. Counter hit into a full combo for your boy.
What he just did is take away almost the entire offensive game plan of Kotal Khan 2, which is down 3 hit advantage, mixing the command grab. Ooh, the 1-2.
Flawless block once more. Dash in, command grab. No doubt amplify here to keep the corner.
Now he's got 2 damage buffs. One from the command grab itself as Kotal Khan is glowing. You see those tattoos, those yellow tattoos. The brighter that they glow, the more damage this big boy's gonna do.
Now that fatal blow's locked in now. That grab's gonna unlock the potential here of Kotal Khan 2 totems. Do not get hit, my friend, otherwise you're done. However, 1-1-1, unbreakable. No, he gets it.
Is that enough? It is!
No need to go for unbreakable when you got no defensive bar. We'll just take the damage.
I think Rewind may have gotten caught there going for the triple totem stack. I think that he thought that maybe the triple stack raw fatal blow was going to kill, put himself in that situation. Got the breakaway there. Rewind not recognizing that 4-2 is going to anti-air and go immediately into the down 4-2.
And Rewind, no hesitation on the restart. No hesitation. Kotal Khan is definitely the character for this matchup, at least for now. We'll see how this next match goes. But another catch! No meter to amplify, but honestly, who cares?
He put himself in the corner with a totem and some negative frames, and he is just making it work right now. This won't even if someone health, but hey.
Not even. Kotal's still got the life lead. This boy's beefy.
Oh, you know it. 50 extra, juicy, thick health points.
Any risk into a flawless block, and Rewind is not challenging it, at least right now. Expects maybe a stagger of some sort, perhaps something a little bit against the grain. There's the jump in though for Scorpion procs, and that'll be the round for sure.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Maybe the first totem that we've seen cleanly punished outright. Rewind's gotten a lot of them out in neutral.
Restart it. God, hope that doesn't happen overnight. Let's see. So it says I'm live. Okay, now it looks like we're back. Sorry, I may have lost some of you guys. I apologize for that.
There's no way Rewind was ready for that jump in to just work like that.
Like a ghost from Christmas past. Kotal's jump 1 being absurd.
No tech on the throw, holding them for now, but the time
I think we're back, guys. Sorry if you guys lost the team.
And that is dawning on us right now.
All right. Rewind just outside of the range where he can micro duck into the 4-2 to check that, and that is the second wake up 1-1 in back-to-back rounds. No fatal blow though. And he's gonna do it. Scorpion just set a cake in this game right now.
Back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
Did that? You did that? Really? Okay.
I did pause it, so if you may have just missed the tail end of that last round, but I did pause it once I realized that it stopped. So you guys haven't missed much. Thank you so much for rejoining me. Sorry about that, and it may take a second for people to realize what happened and that we're still live. So I don't need to restart the stream, but like I said, thanks to you guys that refound it. Appreciate you. And this is sort of one of the things we're trying to work out. So just so you guys know, I'm replacing my work machine. I'm also replacing the machine I use for streaming. It's just, it's a little bit older. So every once in a while, if this happens overnight and the stream goes out and I'm asleep or something, I won't be able to restart it. Normally, it just kind of restarts itself. Restream's pretty good about that. That's one of the things I like about Restream. So sometimes you just need to refresh it and it'll be live. But if you do notice something like that, let me know in the chat and I'll take care of it. It's good to have those kind of tech reports. But that's part of the reason we're doing this, is so that over the next coming, weeks and stuff, by the time we get all that going, we'll be used to streaming overnight. And believe it or not, for any of you guys that are interested in this kind of stuff, a lot of my channels that I really watch and follow, there's no host. They're just channels that stream content all the time and stuff like that. And it's sort of a trust exercise, right? To learn to trust your studio and trust your equipment and go off and do the things normal people have to do and trust that your stream is not going to implode. So it's it's a bit of like a trust fall every night, trusting these machines. But thank you guys for bearing with me.
It's time to go back to character select.
Ketchup, I can confirm, and I think everyone here can confirm, he did that.
He did, in fact, do it.
That happened.
Now, I think a little bit of stabilizing the momentum is what this character change was about, because it looked to me like that Kotal Khan variation was exactly the same. So more than likely...
Oh, you watch archaeology and gardening. Yeah, sometimes there's... yeah, those are great things. I love YouTube, man. I love that you can find anything. So shout outs to everybody that just explores the interwebs.
Meet Nicholas and Winners Finals. I mean, what's going on here?
Wait.
All right, let's get it.
Did he just... That was insane.
Another character. Okay. Oh, no, he's still cobbling.
Scrambling at the start of the round, but you know what? Plenty of the round left to go.
Stage change.
One of those key knockdowns of Kotal Khan's to load up those totems. Even right here, could backdash.
And sorry, I think it's 3 games to win in these final rounds here.
Some momentum as Rewind. Got a big knockdown. And that's
it's 3 matches and then 6 if you come out of loser's bracket in the grand finals.
Recovers just in time here for Rewind, who in this situation amplify it. Give me some more of that.
Huge knockdown here, and that is just a tough spot to be against Kotal Khan. The hard knockdown, really close to him at strike mid-command grab.
Loving the bloodbath. Me too. Me too.
A lot scarier than that.
It's one of the things I like about Mortal Kombat.
Something that Rewind has been getting so much mileage out of. The back-to-back down 3, just in case you were thinking about.
I had a conversation with him about Kotal Khan yesterday.
It definitely appealed to a different audience than some of the other games.
I sometimes just do it.
More mature.
It is so fun. Such a good hit advantage to have with Kotal Khan. 2 of them.
If you get hit now, the game's over.
If he gets a triple stack up.
Oh, no!
Look at the damage. That's like 240, 250. Okay, it went away in the middle of it and it still hurt.
Flawless blocks out there for Scorpion Procs. Keeping that execution nice and ripe as we exit this round, potentially. A confirm, and now Fatal Blow just became very scary.
What an optimal. He's gonna run the wake up, he's gonna get it, but it's unfittable. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh, don't get hit. Fatal Blow's not gonna be needed anymore. Is Rewind gonna find it? What's it gonna be? The patience now. The flawless block, but no meter to do anything about it.
Whoa!
Commit!
What was the decision there?
I'm gonna do that string and you're gonna let go of block.
I also love that Mortal Kombat definitely is less sort of anime than a lot of the games and has a lot less crazy animations like that. More focused on the combat.
Breaker, no doubt, will spend it. Spend
and
it
just
while
stuff like that. Just
and that's
unreal.
a great way to start this final game here between Scorpion and Rewind.
All right, guys, 2-2, winner semifinal.
That was the sweet spot for it to hit. Both these players out there, huge start, and he even had time to think of my normal's not going to reach. Let me go to option B.
And now defense here for Rewind. This time calls
and we've just seen the battle of the adjustments.
Feel free. I'll just wait and get my punish.
Oh my goodness! Even that ducking timing, that was so cool.
Woo! For a second, Totem 2.
Oh.
Are we going IHOP?
Oh,
can we get the
got him
stack?
that time.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Gets out of that corner with the combo, reverses corner pressure, takes the other side. Oh, good defense.
This jumping is going to be problematic.
Wow.
Rewind, this is the last chance for the winner's bracket live here. Match point for Scorpion Procs.
He gets one up.
Get off me.
He has the belief throughout Kotal Khan's
corner
quickest button there, but
pressure.
it's a high. It was a good check from Scorpion.
Oh, great sweep.
He gets knocked down to the throat. Oh, these guys have not been afraid to jump themselves into the corner, but it does cover a lot of the wake-up options if you think about it.
Run him through, carry him over.
It's currently going so much. Now the escape failed. That reverse throw is going to do so much damage if he lands it. The breakaway for Rewind, probably the last breakaway. We're going to see!
That
oh, good lord!
Ludicrous Scorpion Procs taking the breath from all of us here with that one.
Get over here.
Such gameplay. in both of these winners. Semis and the double jump kick will do it. Scorpion Prox will be meeting his own blood brother in the winners finals of Evolution 2022.
The brothers are going to face off.
The story is going to continue, but what a statement just those two matches were.
Again, though, Mr. Ackerman, again!
They beat two of the best in the world. Crazy.
This is, for me, one of the most significant turning points.
Oh, thanks so much, Carrie. Appreciate you.
These two players.
Appreciate you, Nerdy Rodent.
I reckon there was a huge amount of people didn't even know who these two were before this year began. But after 3 of the biggest NetherRealm tournaments that we've had this year, we all know who they are now. Because they are now minimum top 3.
They are minimum 2 of the top 3.
2 of the top 3 at the biggest tournament in the world. Say less. Like, you don't need to say anything else about
it. It's just crazy.
If there was any doubt.
It's just huge.
I'm telling you at home, if you ever doubted either of them, this is it. This is the doubt gone. They've just established themselves. Young blood as well. I mean, where are they going to be in the next game?
17 years old, the proteges. What are we going to do as a community to stop them for the next 10, 15 years? That's a question. That's a question
I'm old and washed up, man. It won't be me.
It's far from over. That was just the first 2 matches of this top 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
when we come back, we have some
my reaction times and all of that have already been too diminished for me to get started, y'all. I need this next generation to carry the torch, y'all. I'm not gonna be the one. It's a sad reality. But yeah, another thing I like about Evo is it exposes all these different games. Some of these games that we've been watching the last couple nights have been new to some of us or most of us. And there's so many different styles. Like, I think about Street Fighter really does a lot to bring out all those different sort of cultures and the crazy animations. Over the years, it's gotten more sexualized and mature. Whereas I feel like Mortal Kombat has always been more embracing like sort of the dark energy and the gore. Then you have a lot of games that are much more anime sort of in their animations and styles. We've had a lot of fun with some of those. So yeah, just all the different styles, and then even keeping some of the older school ones, the Marvel versus Capcoms around, bringing in the multiverses. You know, multiverses was at Evo this year. This game is crazy fun. It's sort of like a team Smash Brothers like platform fighter, but it's new and it's got its own scene. So. You've really seen all of this at Evo. And then these fun throwbacks. Here's a blast from the past.
Here. Conquer up 2.
Injustice. Yes. Love that game.
2-1 here. Conquer. Oh, getting flawless block there. Killers, you're not getting so aggressive using that flawless block at the end of his string or after.
This is from last year's Evo, which was online.
Happen at the end of it.
So this is the first in-person Evo since 2019, I think.
He's controlled the momentum, then bullying him up close. Even knew the side switch was coming. Had the input and corrected it down 4. Love the use of that. The side switch. And guys, Rain doesn't do an awful lot of damage in this game unless you get the KBs and the fatals going. Nice anti right there. He's gonna believe here. He tried to read a breakaway right there, probably, and that would have been a free. Oh my God! He evaporated through the projectile to save the defensive bar. And even though he lost that round, I respect the effort because he gave it 10,000% just to even get that far.
Yeah, again, it's very hard to not just want to throw in the towel when you see that, you know, it's a very tough thing to make that comeback. A huge hill to climb, a huge mountain to, you know, climb, if you will, in this situation. Oh, somehow it made the connection. Unfortunate there for Killer Shinnok, not able to really do much with it. A very strange scramble situation in the air. What? A stand 4? He just kind of a roundhouse kicks him away into existence.
That's right.
Love the cancel
As
here.
he should.
As he should.
Putting out the big normals now is Conqueror. We've seen him down 4s in the 4-2s. Nice. Last second micro dodge by Killer Shinnok. Look at the damage. The restand. Just check out the down 1. Spawns down 1 is so good. And you see Shinnok get away with multiple down 1s. He's kept that pressure nice and crazy. Took away the gap on the counter poke. Beautiful stuff there. That Hydro boost so good at getting people to counter poke almost safely. Trying to get a tidal wave. They got hit. And oh my god, the poke away came out in time. Still alive.
So evenly matched.
Shinnok needs it to get
so
game 5 on the board. He's going to be sent full screen here. He has to deal with a lot of projectiles. The tidal wave makes it safe. He needs to be careful of Rain's projectiles if he can get active.
I was say,
if
those
that amplified
projectiles
shot comes out, and that's it. It's so fast. You have to put so much respect on Rain when he's got the single bar and he's got the guitar, because time can stand still. It's so hard to stop that projectile.
Oh, yeah, I definitely see that. It's very, very quick, and in an instance, he's just dead right there. But we got a final round situation here in this game number 4. Killer Shinnok.
Yeah, I love. Honestly, I'm in love with so many of these new titles. I just feel like fighting games is one of the genres where the competition and the improvements in the technology. I love the classics too. And I watch a lot of the classics. I watch a lot of people play games from the 90s and old arcade games because there's still amazing tournaments and stuff. But yeah, these new games and all the new characters, they're all so exciting. Like the sets. I mean, look at this set, y'all. I mean, like these stages.
Conqueror has done it. He has conquered Latin America as a whole to be your Evolution 2021 champion.
All right, y'all know when the arcade management is in the building, a lot of times we get to skip the commercials just to keep the action going. It's the advantages of being in the chair.
That 11 is what's on the menu. Hope you guys are hungry, because we've already been given some tasty treats to get started on the winner's side with a 3-2 victory.
And we're only marching closer and closer to that grand final.
As we are going to descend.
And of course, that's just the MK11 action. We're going overnight. We've got MK11, we've got MBTL, we've got Grand Blue, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Y'all might go to sleep and wake up, and it's just going to be still more action going.
Before we got started here, I was incredibly excited coming into this. Really wants the run back with Fox. I said, you're going to need a run to get it. He said, I know, and I'm about to do it.
It's nice to see that Killer Shinnok has really settled on a character too. You know, we've known of Killer Shinnok for years. Early on, Shinnok was kind of more known for having characters that we'd stick with and do really well. MK11, I feel like that first year, maybe even a year and a half or so, Killer Shinnok was a bit inconsistent, I think. And then the moment I've seen Shinnok play loads of Spawn,
oh man,
it's been totally different. And yeah, I mean, look.
Oh my goodness.
Someone's going to get the backing of the crowd.
Crazy, here. And it's Han Rashid. Oh, wait, Killer Shinnok, there we go. I mean, there is a lot of Latin America in the crowd here.
Oh my lord. I don't even want to say anything while they're chanting. I just want the people at home to hear it.
This is incredible.
Yeah, we're with the sci-fi.
This is the most energy I've seen in the crowd for a Mortal Kombat game.
Also, guys, the Casino Theater and Arcade is really named after like a local hangout spot where I grew up. It was often a place where we went and we saw little weird movies and stuff too. So the plan is to do some movie nights here. Also, my dad and I play some card games, poker from time to time, but mostly pinochle. So I plan to do some broadcasting, like some competitive poker tournaments and different card games, and also play some pinochle and stuff over here myself, and also just eventually maybe have some guests and some fun game nights. And a lot of nights this week, what we've been doing is we've been ending the Pocket Locker 86 streams earlier. So, you know, not 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, but more like 9, 10, somewhere between 9 and 11. Getting to this broadcast a little bit earlier, inviting more people over so we can kind of grow this late night stream. But tonight, obviously, with everything we were doing with Derek's stream, it was super late by the time we got over here. And that's fine, too. That'll happen once in a while. And sometimes it'll be so late, I'll just come on and hang out for a little bit and then go. straight into the overnight portion. But you know, I'm still here for a while. Still gonna have some ice cream and chill. I don't need to be in bed for probably another little while. So we're still good for a bit, and appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Han Rashid has kind of just, as every player has to ascend, right? They
Sorry,
reach
Wheel
that
of
next
Time.
level, and sometimes it takes people.
Carrie, we
longer-
actually have our Discord has suggestions, and I think there's a movie suggestion and games and stuff like there. So you guys can always hit us up there and give us some recommendations.
Pile up and up and up, and
Because we always knew him as a dark horse at every single tournament. We're like, man, Han Rashid could do it if he's playing
it's
well that day.
under
And that's what it was always kind of like.
Suggestions.
Always had the skill, was always...
Movies, podcast ideas, stream ideas, and then we also have a general, we have a whole gaming category, but there's a general other stuff, and so you could always put different types of game recommendations in there too.
sky's the limit from this point. For some players, it really does take that kind of first push, that first really, really, really big placement that has ascended what you've done before. Not to say that Han Rashid wasn't successful before this year, because obviously we knew him for a reason. But the caliber of top 8s in the biggest events, this is where things are starting to change. And from this point, you know you can do it.
Yes.
So now all that's left to do is to place higher in said top 8. And maybe that's going to happen today. Spawn, the damage machine, Acroman. What a monster. Interestingly too, launcher, but Shinnok loves that raising hell, the safety.
Yes.
It's very rare that you see a Spawn player take those moves together, but I think Shinnok's onto something.
Loves abusing that low, taking away gaps with it, unconventional staggers, loves abusing that down one into it. And guys, bear with us as the health bars are raised, but you can slightly see them.
I imagine they'll just tell him to lower it after this match, but
Absolutely.
they certainly won't tell them in the middle of it. That would be ridiculous.
Killer. Kind of an unconventional rip of the back one too. Maybe he was meaning to go into the low, or he's getting that overhead mix
Big
started.
time
He's gonna try to
event.
condition into opening up that low chain later.
When you got a bunch of games to work with, sometimes putting that
People are
throw
using
early,
their
you have
main
more
characters.
wiggle room can be the one. However,
All
either way,
business.
doesn't quite finish the combo.
This
A
is
big
just
jump in those for
crazy.
Han Rashid.
Man, what
Who
is it
takes
about
that first round?
What is it about the character Fujin? that
Yeah, I was going to say, these
almost
Fujins are out here
single-handedly gives these players
whooping
abilities to
ass.
flawless block amazing things. Every Fujin player tonight has just been flawless blocking in the neutral more impressively than anything.
Well, you said it yourself. Killer Shinnok, oh, the chase down. Just doesn't want to overcommit there, though. I think that was a good choice, and we're just going to take the damage for what it is.
But Spawn's
Shinnok
a hammer,
really wanting
like...
that run back against Sonic Fox. It was so close yesterday. It was almost Shinnok that was winning side top 8, but not meant to be. Got to get through Han Rashid for the run back. Oh, no.
No!
What?
The cane flipped by a centimeter!
That was unfortunate.
You're gonna whip with one of the biggest looking down twos in the
Wow.
entire game.
And it just missed. Oh, good lord. Anyway.
It's supposed to be there to save him, no pun.
Oh, wow, the whiff on the standing one.
Man.
Killer Shinnok has just been unlucky in this game.
Close a couple of
KB.
times now.
Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, that's such a shame.
All
And now defensive
right.
bar is here for Killer Shinnok, but I don't even think he has the health to really spend it anymore. And the duck on the standing one.
Flawless block
All
on
right.
the jump in, took away any type of cancel or frame advantage. Micro ducked and punished. Han Rashid saying,
Thanks,
I thought he was talking to us.
Streamlabs.
I thought he was talking to the crowd. I thought he was saying, I want to hear it. Make some noise.
Not gonna lie,
Instead,
that first
it was
game,
production telling him to lower those bars.
That was. That's very much the that first game. That has to be Shinnok's opportunity to just kind of refresh, because there were way too many mishaps in that game.
Yeah.
You can't be having mistakes like that now.
And this particular variation of Spawn, I noticed he got so many little hits, stray hits and anti-air, one air-to-air in the corner, that this particular variation of doesn't get damage, or like big damage like we're used to seeing from Spawn. You know, like one little pickup and the boom, 340 guaranteed, 300 guaranteed. This one, he's only hit for about 190 max so far.
The more meter you spend on the safety of that raising hell, the less meter you're going to have for those big conversions. However, one thing to mention here, the crushing blow management. something that's been very good for Killer Shinnok. That 1-1 charged back to, on counter hit, that's going to KB. The KB in the corner. It's a really nice way of Shinnok to kind of maximize every ounce of damage he can get his hands on. There's the punish, standing 3.
I think we're on game 2, and it's the 3rd flawless block of a jump, and then Han Rashid's had.
Always think of the Wiz movie, yeah.
Spawn damage we talked about.
Yeah.
I said max hit was around 190 going into this. Get started with a big one. And enough of a cushion to survive a little bit of a comeback from Han Rashid. I still feel confident. Ooh, that chain whipping a little bit could have given Han Rashid a little bit of an opportunity. So is that. Oh, he's letting it rip again.
Lets the mix-up go. I mean, it would have been quite rewarding. It would have forced the breaker out of Han Rashid. Worth going for, but unfortunately not quite. Oh, that's almost a disaster.
Yeah, just a whip.
A big jump, an empty jump, standing 1. Again, maybe to mess up that flawless block timing. The second you know your opponent's going to go for it, that's where it gets a lot more risky.
I love seeing how just they got to try stuff.
May as well be guaranteed because
they're trying to force each other into making mistakes.
If you're expecting it, you get hit by the overhead, you are going to feel like a sucker.
Also, sometimes these players are very familiar with each other. Sometimes these guys play each other all the time.
It's just conditioning at this point. Now that he's rocked 2 overheads, they've gone punished, the lows worked, and now he's throwing in just the back 1 stagger. And now, Killer Shinnok is gaming. I was going to say, he's like picked up the gravity a little too much.
He's been ending combos in the back 1-2 there with Spawn quite often. It just must give him some kind of knockdown situation that he really wants to work with.
Sometimes it's like a player-specific knockdown that isn't really on paper maybe like the best as far as numbers go, but it could be a personal thing. Sometimes I have knockdowns that I just prefer.
To be fair, he is going to have to end his combos
yeah,
in a
the
different
movement
way
with the Fujin is unreal.
Does replace the restand, right?
Yes.
Oh, fatal blow out of nowhere. He's going to do good damage, but very much a panic button. Get off me. Let's restabilize the situation.
Yeah, whoa, man, breathe.
Yeah, it won't kill him.
Okay. That's not even enough to give Killer Shinnok the fatal blow yet. Flawless block's good, but there's the down 1, and now it's 1 game apiece. Significantly more, I would say, rock solid from Killer Shinnok in that matchup, and this could be where we go from here, right? Everyone's warmed up, everyone's more comfortable.
We're seeing the conditioning already come into play from the game prior.
Yeah, I like that
really
with the 3-match, the 3-game match. Really sort of enough to either let the sort of clearly superior fighter emerge, or long enough to really tell a story of a truly even match. So enjoy the format.
1-1.
Didn't like that.
Now the adaptation there from Shinnok, just really being able to establish his own game more. That first game was very much the Han Rashid show, kind of doing what he wanted to do, and when he tried to punish, I think 2 or 3 game-changing misses, none of that happened in the next
He lost
round.
emotional. Yeah, you got to keep your head. Got to keep your head.
Oh, God.
How prevalent has wake up?
But you do see even these highest level players get tilted in these situations.
Han Rashid's going to keep things nice and solid here. Oh, wait. Oh, good Lord. He's got meter, and Han Rashid's got no breaker.
No ability to stop that.
I mean, it still did a lot of damage. He still held onto the bar just so the next one can kill.
Oh, the punish though, Han Rashid. That back 2 gives him the ring.
Whoa.
And again, it's the back
much
1-2.
greed
Whoa.
from Killer Shinnok on that one. He wanted to pull off a feat right there, which was kill a man in 20 seconds.
But again, it's going to cut his damage just a little bit short in that situation. The down 2 leaves him too far away. You haven't got the restand because you've got Raising Hell. So he's going to have to sort of make do with the variation that he's got, right? You're going to take the pros with the cons, as it were. However, Han Rashid looking really good in this next round as well. The forward 3. Meatless pick up. Oh, wow.
Those air combos, they're so precise.
Watch your toes.
Who lets that string rock?
And they push somebody so far into that corner.
A couple of misspaced almost. Such a good dash cancel to the block right there immediately from Han. Not getting clipped by the roster.
Movement.
Mix-up! That was either a mix-up or you just got caught by it. Either way. Wow! Oh!
The Buns, they are pressing right now. Catch up.
No way.
This is the definition
no
of a DLC
way.
fatal blow. There's the damage coming on the end. This is actually close to killing.
I mean, the question is...
Oh man, this might kill.
It's either
oh my God!
Is it dead?
He is dead!
Oh, he did it!
23!
He did it!
From the depths of hell,
He
I'll
did
show
it!
you some damage.
When they say Spawn has the highest
Unbelievable
practical damage,
round.
they bloody well mean it.
You think we're trolling out here? Not today.
Wait for the jump. Counter hit!
Waited so long for him to turbine. That was just animalistic from Killer.
We're punished once more. Let's just take it. Basically 15% damage, give or take. Thank you very much. Wavy into the throw. It's looking good, but Killer really bringing some life back into this matchup. It looked a little bit bleak, and then bam, there's the damage output. Tries to anti-air, but caught out by it. Han Rashid acknowledges that.
Nice patience there. It's been a mind game of everyone seeing that turbine fly away from him. What are they going to use to chase it down or try to punish with? You either wait for them to overfly or do something early to try to catch him on that dissension. Chain's going to hit, and that's some good beefy damage. Empty jump throw!
All right, we'll grab ice cream after this match.
Mix up. Good patience. This is so scary. No! Gonna go whip on us over Shane.
Whoa,
Cannot get any better here. My breath is gone. Looking back to the crowd, they're coming to life.
A justifiable head shake there from Killer Jump, thinking, how did I get hit by that? But enough. Momentum is the name of the game, and one that Han Rashid is going to feel so much for, not just because of how that game went, but the crowd behind him, who is screaming his name.
It felt like it was Killer Shinnok right there, one button away from taking it.
The down three whips.
I've got some triple brownie in the freezer.
I think it was, actually I can't remember. Good point.
But a hard punish to punish it with a high in the recovery like you did.
Oh, that's not the way you want to start a game, and then we punish as well, Han Rashid. This is looking all him right now. And Shinnok wakes up and manages to get something on the board because it's just been overwhelming pressure.
The moment that he let go of block, he was sitting there 4 seconds straight. Okay, he's not going to do anything. The back two. I don't know what Han Rashid did, but he was trying to react.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Way
this is looking like a bit of a spaghetti fest, but one that Han Rashid is doing much better in. Killer Shinnok. Come on, mate. This is your last chance.
This is one of those situations where it felt like he could do no wrong until he does a weight dash up throw. That Killer Shinnok's going to punish.
But we see the Fusions doing so well. It's going to be interesting if we get mirror matches or what those characters will be like.
To break. He does there, but the damage had already been done.
The crowd is already chanting for Han Rashid.
Wild. You guys hear it?
Yeah, they're chanting Han.
Short hop, just to get that cheeky little knockdown. We'll confirm that. No break for Han Rashid either. We just keep things as good as we can for this. The anti-air still believes in the ability to win this round. Dedicates to the low mix-up. Han Rashid finally blocks it. That was a risky block, if I've ever seen one. The 1-1 back two. The KP's already been spent.
Yes, it has.
All right, not so fast.
This is still within the realm of possibility, especially now. The fatal blow will do it, and he's respecting it. The crowd comes in.
Can he do it right now? Turbine's in. Killer Shinnok gets the amplified projectile. That is the constant mind game that will be there behind what is considered one of the best
pralines and cream. I'm a huge fan.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna choke out that
butter pecan's one of my things too.
As well. Optimal damage, baby. Oh God, he's got no breaker. Here we go again. 2 bars. Will he spend both or just keep one? 1, 2.
Look at the damage. 585 for breaking records out here.
But the anti-air from Han Rashid is an immediate turnaround. Just as good of a situation now. Pushes towards the corner. The 1-1, the plus on block, challenges it this time. Knockdown damage as Killer Shinnok again takes those plus frames. But the fatal blow for Fujin, it's so good.
Loving the aggression by Han Rashid. He's wave dashed up into his face so many times, and even there, really trying to set the tone. He's dashing up into nothing. I wonder if it's conditioning for what could come now. Is he gonna be dashing buttons? No, still trying to bait the big buttons of Spawn. Give him the
KP, he spent it. He's already spent it.
But he had the bar to hit confirm.
I know. One would think maybe the pressure's going to get to him here. That's minus enough for
all right.
And the audience themselves are having quite the battle. This is a battle between
a match.
North America fans and South America fans, and there's a lot of them.
3 game 5s. in a row.
Whoever wins this, there's going to be
This is
some
an
noise,
educated
I tell you
crowd.
what.
They're into it.
There's the Hahn chants. Again.
That is the loudest chant I have ever heard for Mortal Kombat. Let's go.
I'm here for it.
We
It's been a
are
long
here
time
for this
coming.
kind of energy, ladies and gentlemen.
Evo 2022. We've been away for so long, and now we're back.
And coming up later in the program, guys, we are going to have Final Form Sonic Fox. Because we know that storyline too, Ketchup.
Yes, we do. It's not the first time Fox has been sent to losers at Evo, but that's a story for another time as the meatless forward 3 pick up there for Han Rashid begins, and the breaker has already been spent from Killer Shinnok. This is the best start you could possibly have.
And what was that sequence from Han to get started? Was that interactable plus? Oof.
Bone Shaper Fujin. Jump in. And once again, yo, we pick this up. We're picking this up. Oh my God.
Wasn't full conversions, but hey, the damage was done regardless, right?
Oh no, 20% just like that. Ouch.
That was absurd. I don't think anyone here is not getting hit there, Ketchup.
That's possibly the highest hit rate of an interactable. It really is. It's so good. But now in this position, Killer Shinnok has a fantastic life lead to work with. Han Rashid now blocks it, tries to take his turn, but immediately fought back there as the plus frames from Shinnok pull through. Raising hell, watch your feet, mate, watch your feet!
What a flawless block!
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
No.
2 things, the flawless block and the quickest one hit confirm, you'll see. Is he dead?
Whoa.
One more push?
No!
Oh, he's still alive.
1% left in the tank! You have to watch out.
Really?
He commits! Gets the jump low enough to the ground that the dive kick will come out!
My goodness!
Oh, wow.
Match point for a Han
when it
Rashid
comes to the
Aquaman.
chip out.
And the pickup once more. Shinnok is in big trouble. Oh, no.
Just absorbs it back to the corner you go.
This is not the start you want to have when you're match point down, but Han Rashid is going to take full advantage of the situation. Maybe expected a break there, so didn't want to overcommit either way. Working on almost a flawless victory. Shinnok needs to do something right now. You're running out of time.
What in the world got the short hop anti-air to the flawless blocks? We are witnessing some wild.
The 3-4 got flawless blocked on wake up from miles away. I've never even seen that before. Oh no!
Whoa,
That's
whoa.
That is everything Han Rashid was looking for.
Crazy,
And
crazy.
will pull off the win here against Killer Shinnok. Shinnok is understandably going to be disappointed, but this is the moment for Han Rashid, who has just continued to get better and better in this situation. I mean, look at the friends,
Han, there it
I mean,
is.
that's what Evo's all
Gotta
about,
bring
as
the
far as I'm
homies,
concerned.
gotta bring the homies. All right, gotta get some ice cream, y'all. Ice cream
Can
time.
you hear it?
Can you guys
I can hear it.
Ice cream time.
It's really
Ice cream
loud. I mean,
time.
these might be really good mics that aren't picking it up because
They're
they're just
back.
picking us up. But it's...
I know Mustard and Wonder Chef are going crazy out there with us, man. I know they gotta be.
Shouts to Mustard and Wonder Chef doing the in-house commentary as well. So if you hear other people talking, it's probably them. Let's take a look at the rewind, and Han Rashid's going to be in the next stage of the losers bracket, but we have to get through our final first round of top 8 match. King Gambler, the one and only, the specialist of many games, Foxy Grandpa, a last-minute Evo attendee.
And if you thought there was in any way, shape, or form biased commentary going into this,
Oh, you're
ready.
You're
because-
screwed now, mate. Sorry.
Because on the other spectrum, the other side of the spectrum might catch up. I get to commentate a fellow Texan.
That's a very good point. Oh man, the war continues.
Whoa, hold on a second.
There's a battle everywhere. There's gonna be a battle in the crowd. There's gonna be a battle on the mat. There's gonna be a battle right here.
There's about to be a battle on the mic right now.
That's what we're here for, man. But I mean, let's talk about these two. King Gambler, someone who has been very much up and down in the world of MK11, but I think it was because it just took him a long time to pick a good character.
Yeah.
Scarlet first.
Even
then,
he will tell you. He's like, man, it's crazy how less I try now.
Yeah, because it was the first year really was Scarlet, and then it was Nightwolf, and then it was a little bit of Liu Kang, settling now on Sub-Zero. And Sub-Zero,
Oh man,
combined with the fundamentals that Gamblers put forward, is a wonderful combination. Now, speaking of which, Foxy Grandpa on the other end, someone who really, once the online tournaments began with the lockdown, didn't really enter them because not really his kind of thing. Not really a huge fan of online tournaments.
Combat League for Evo.
He did, and even the tournaments this year. You know, Foxy's not like sponsored, so it's kind of like it was difficult for Foxy to justify it and everything else. Through a generous donation, we sent to Evo last minute and got top 8, and now here we are. So
there we go.
Foxy's element is that Foxy plays a weird team of characters. There's RoboCop, Katana, and Sub-Zero. But the way he plays is so... there's no one in the world that plays like Foxy. And have people forgotten how to fight that? That's my question.
Be prepared for throws.
Is Gambler going to mix?
Be prepared for throws.
I mean, he could very much just...
This could, if you look into the future at all the possible timelines, there is a timeline that could exist where we see a Sub-Zero mirror.
Maybe. Because, you know, who would Foxy use against Sub? Might just use Sub himself.
That's right.
Because Foxy's philosophy changed, you know, known for the strike throw back in the day, and as the years have developed, decided to go for, if I'm going to commit to a mix-up, I'm going to commit to something that gives me more reward.
Yes.
And that's now where the sort of command grabs come into play.
Do I want 13% or do I want 18%?
Yeah,
do I want 13% or do I want a 40% combo?
Command grab characters, overhead low characters. That's why we see RoboCop with the command grab. It's why we see Sub-Zero with the highest combo damage moves available, you know, because Foxy just wants to get the most damage for the risks. And then Katana, who's just kind of this weird, you know, this weird character that a lot of people probably aren't used to fighting in that fashion. And to the point where, it's like I said before, you really can't say you know how to fight Foxy unless you fought him, because it's so unexplainably strange. But he's having a good time denying your fun, as it were.
He's an absolute wizard at being able to implement, like you said, not like a game plan that's conventional. He implements the Foxy game plan with every character that he plays. And it's so fun to even just watch him break out a character so you can see how he approaches the character, not how the character is supposed to be played, could be played, etc. He always goes in with his own mind, with his own experiences from life. He implements a lot of things from real life fighting as well, which is an interesting strategy behind the Foxy Grandpa that not a lot of people know, is that he implements a lot of real fighting techniques and mind games that exist in real MMA, real fighting situations into fighting games, and it's actually incredibly effective because strike throw, it's actually broken down IRL as well to how he opens up his opponents.
He's been doing a fair
He's been opening up people for a long
time.
He's been doing a fair amount of Muay Thai the last few years.
Yeah, I got the triple brownie going.
Anything that really helps the mentality grow, I suppose. Now, King Gambler, I got to say, it is wonderful seeing him, similar to Han Rashid, start to get these big placements that he's always been capable of. You know, even on your own tournament series, the Coliseum, whether it was Injustice 2, MKX, MK11, Gambler's in all of them.
Yes.
There's well-established fundamentals here because Gambler is a talented player.
Very, like you talked about, across multiple titles, has only gotten better, I feel like, over the years as well. Came out swinging in MKX, was a Broodmother Devora main. Hold on, let's go.
So no doubt we're going to see a button check here. I was actually going to mention, I'm fairly certain I saw him win with Broodmother recently.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember ever seeing that.
All right, guys. Also, I want to thank everybody over on Pocket Locker 86 for watching. It says only one person's watching. I think maybe that's one of my monitors or so, or maybe somebody who's lurking or passed out maybe. Love all you guys. So thankful, man. Man, these streams are crazy. I'm looking at the streams we've done in the past little while. They've done super well. The one we did earlier today, I think, has 462 views or something. But I'm going to go ahead and shut the Pocket Locker 86 machine off. Please go ahead and click the Casino, Theater, and Arcade link pinned in the chat or down in the description. And we will be live overnight on the Casino, Theater, and Arcade channel. Thank you, everybody, so much over on Pocket Locker 86. I will see you after I get up. I'll have a meeting, and I'll be back in the afternoon. Once again, please head over to the Casino channel, where we'll be rocking overnight, and the action will continue. All right. Thanks so much, guys.